And this is a great day for West Baltimore, and excited to be here as we kick off the renovation on this historic building of the Art Social Club and celebrate the ongoing revitalization and becoming of Pennsylvania Avenue and the Pennsylvania Avenue corridor. We here are truly witnessing the renaissance of this community, which we all know has a rich history. For more than a century, this building has stood proudly as a cornerstone of Baltimore's Black civic, political, and cultural life. And all of us, city and state alike, community members and private investors, are working hard to not only to return this area to its former glory, but show a glory that we've never seen before. And we'll do that through a lens of equity and continue to be committed to considerable resources to ongoing and future redevelopment projects along the corridor and throughout the neighborhoods of Baltimore City. We, the city of Baltimore, are pleased to support revitalization efforts in this great neighborhood through the Community Catalyst Grants funding to the club and several other organizations who are dedicated to completing projects that will continue to uplift this community. We are also very grateful to the state for designating this area as the Pennsylvania Avenue Black Arts and Entertainment District, the first of its kind in our city in the state of Maryland. The designation truly helps further our vision for this corridor. As your mayor, I understand the importance of forging city, state, and most importantly, community partnerships that help support impactful investments like the ones currently happening in the surrounding neighborhoods and in this building. As mentioned earlier, we're here today to celebrate the renovation plans for this great building. Renovation plans include updating the club's electrical system, making the building ADA compliant, and expanding the museum. So on behalf of the city, we know that we are one part of the partners that are helping to make this happen. I want to say congratulations to the Art Social Club and the Art Social Club Community Network for securing the grant funding necessary to commence renovations on this building and for continuing to build capacity and economic development, youth development, and cultural engagement for the community in which we're in. Congratulations, everyone, and I'm glad to be a partner with you, my brothers, and can't wait to see how we use the social club to spawn the rest of Pennsylvania Avenue.
You know, for more than a century, this club has been here. It has been serving as an anchor in West Baltimore. You know, I was very pleased that we were able to put money in the capital budget to support the efforts here. And the mayor talked about all the improvements that are going to take place. And it's really continuing the legacy that has been laid here. And it is one of the first steps in terms of bringing Pennsylvania Avenue back as a cultural center in Baltimore City.
One of the things that the Art Social Club had the vision to do is look outside of just being a social club and create opportunities and outreach, right? And so they started a nonprofit organization to do some of their economic development and community development work through the Art Social Club Community Network. This past session, my colleagues and I, Delegate Wells, who you'll hear from just a minute, and Delegate Conway, we came together and we made a strategic move. We had over 17 requests for bond legislation. It's capital improvement dollars that creates jobs and create capital improvements in the community. We made a conscious decision to focus all of our energy on West North Avenue. Delegate Wells, Delegate Ampry, and Delegate Conway has really come together to prioritize West North Avenue that have seen years and years of neglect. And the Art Social Club, and the reason we're here today, is one of those shining stars that is beginning the resurgence that Pennsylvania and North Avenue haven't seen for decades. And now we're on a turnaround to rebuild this community to the glory that my aunts and my uncles often tell me about. And so congratulations, Van, for bringing all of us here together to celebrate the work that you all have done. And we look forward to partnering with you in the very near future. Thank you so very much.
When we came up with this concept and introduced it basically in Annapolis, and we were talking about revitalization and pouring this money in, people didn't believe that we could make it happen. And we did.
West North Avenue was a priority, and I made sure that we were talking to leadership to make sure that we got all the dollars that we requested for this area, including for Arch Social Club. So I thank you again for all the work that you're doing. I'm happy that we're able to be a part of this regeneration, and I'm looking forward to what this the community will continue to look like in the future. Thank you.
See, right at this corner of Pennsylvania and North Avenue has always been a refuge, a place where folks could come, mingle, and socialize and forget about everything that they walk past coming into this building. And that's exactly what we're doing here today. If these walls could talk, we'll understand and know that in 20 years or 30 years or 50 years, Wes, that these walls should say that collectively folks decided to come together to pour as much resources, love, and support behind an institution that has always been here for this community. Through all of the downturn, this cannot be the end. This can only be the beginning. And we need to continue to pour into the Arch Social Club, as well as into this community, to ensure that, again, when those walls talk in 50 years, it's going to be a glorious story. Because it's going to be a story where we provide our future generations real opportunity. I look forward to working with the mayor. I look forward to working with our state partners. And I look forward to working with you, the community, to ensure that, again, those walls will be talking some glorious stories come 50 years. Thanks.
Look at Pennsylvania Avenue and the anchor that our social club is an opportunity to reclaim the space as a thriving piece of Black Baltimore.
I knew that one of the things that I have to, in order to be successful as far as with this program, I have to do what I need to do as far as the uplift Pennsylvania Avenue. So on behalf of my office, Baltimore Main Streets, I truly appreciate and looking forward for our partnership to continue, and please hold us accountable as far as to make sure that we get things done and on time and under budget. Thank you.
And we're really, really proud and happy of the amount of support that we're getting for the total renovation of the Arch Social Club. With the CCG dollars that we are receiving from the city, we will be focusing on the renovation of our museum area, and the purpose of that is such that when we attract folks to Pennsylvania Avenue, we want to be able to show them the rich history of our organization, the Arch Social Club, but also the rich history of Pennsylvania Avenue as well. We want to be able to transform the current image of Pennsylvania Avenue and North Avenue. Right now, we are concerned, we feel that people around the nation, when they look at Baltimore, they think Penn North and they think Ground Zero or that kind of a thing. And also in the city as well, this corner has a reputation. So what we want to do, we want to stop and take right where we are, and we're going to transform that image. We're going to take that image as a group, as a people, and as community organizations, all connected together. We're going to transform that image from being the image of Ground Zero for the Freddie Gray uprising to being a major entry, cross street or entry point into the Pennsylvania Avenue Black Arts and Entertainment District. When people come to town for conferences at the convention center and people are in the hotels, we want to have a type of a strategic alliance with those organizations such that when those folks look for places to go, they may want to come to Pennsylvania Avenue and hear some black jazz and blues, and we want to make sure that we have that available. We also, in the meantime, in between those tourism events, we want to also make sure that we provide amenities for our community. Penn North Community Association, the Druid Heights Community Development Corporation, and Upton Planning Committee have been doing a wonderful job in developing affordable housing along the corridor. And what we want to do is we want to function as an anchor institution to help to provide some amenities to those homeowners so that they have some things to do, some places to go, a place to come and eat, a place to come and socialize, a place to come even when things get rough. You know, if things get rough and there's an emergency situation, come on up here. You know, if it's time to have a good time and enjoy some jazz and blues and culture, you know, come here. We intend to be that spot.
I can't wait to don a hard hat to help tear into one of these stones to get us moving in the right way to jumpstart the museum's expansion.